I get up. Lose focus. Come on, be a good get up. Shouldn't gonna stay focused. Opportunities.
Kokotsa clever, I'm kokotsa hustler, cause it's a dog-eat-dog out there in the world of work. Sanibonani lapha emakhaya, and I salute to all my hustlers. Ngithi umemile nishumo yijayam, so ngithandine SPCA. Nginomyele ehlelweni bafethu iSpani. Namuhla ke siphethe insizwa uVincent. Insizwa ke eqeqesha-ke izinja eyilekelelayo abantu abakhubazekile nabangaboni kahle, abanye babo bayimpumputhe njengoba-ke afisa ukuba i-service dog trainer khona laphana e-South African Guide Dog Association. Insizwa bafethu umsebenzi awenzayo is beyond the paycheck, unceda iy'mpilo zabantu. Ake sivakashele le nsizwa ethanda izinja, kodwa kuzosiza ukuthi ngaphambi sinyathele emagcekeni wangakubo sibheke laphana esangweni ukuthi alukho uphawu elixwayisayo ukuthi beware of the dogs.
It was a kind of a disappointment in my parents. Seeing my both parents in that time, it was not nice.
Nda, tinalanga ndi Zibulwane Vincent Siyaba. Ndizura Middle Zone 10, ndishumanga dzingwa. Ubachana kana kale ndichifuna udzichirena dzingwa. Even though chimwe dzichikwa some family ashore ndifuna ungwa frisa mutu. Please don't tell this to my wife. This is the story of my life. Ari jener wone uchiro wanga. Ndika grade 6 kotsangabo dababa na stroke, which zoita zoriba to reach Mshumo. The worst memory was seeing him walking in, because he left in the morning by Shapo, and you know what was this Zorba, and then he bobanga machironi by Mshumoni as normal, and Bachibuya, that's when you could see he was not well, but of Chimra straight, he needed people to balance him to walk in and those kind of things. And someone, I could not ask questions what's going on, but I could see there's something wrong with Dad. And from there, I admit was Badera for some time, and yeah, it became tough. And I could see my mom was no longer herself. Bachi Kotianga and Bachi Toriba from time to time, but we said Badera, and it was tough for her. It was tough for her. So seeing my both parents in that time, it was not nice. Trick doing is to the interesting one. Nendo Renichido decided at Konyago University, at Konyago College, at Konyago Gudera Suzuno DVU, and Konyago Gudera all about dogs. It was a kind of a disappointment in my parents, and seeing them down like that, it was not so nice. But even though seeing my parents being disappointed that much by the career path that I chose, it was a down moment in my life, yeah. I was good in business studies, so they were expecting that I'm going to study business management. Because it and I not so sure which angle because and I knew it was going to be difficult to accept, especially being a firstborn. But Bebo says, you're going to pass and you're going to start working, and then from there you're going to kind of help the family to grow a little bit or to have that stability. Mara ujamloro angai lumloro sadivare yo, and I thought to ribadom longa tinga I'm sure more I'm going to do anything in my life. So yeah, that's why I know Chishabo Mamloro. Rufunora Zupuka, I will say we go back Makro and she loves animals big time. Every time she Chiba Daira Vendai, Babachibana Zimbuzi, Banaku, Bachidorikane, Aritu, Roli Sambuzi, and when you are out there in the field, Bach done with the Zo, Zimbuzi Zabo, Rela Ipini, Itani, different personalities that Zimbuzi, and not just for another way, which community and not the Enma Zabongao, which Amazorela, Ela Ipini, Ela Duitani, and
visa bachimbira whenever they see her, and then they will follow her. And yeah, that was really nice. I think so. Do Bafana Yanda Dangan College, whereas I was not going to the college. And then I went to SPCA to find out where can I study dog training. And then they referred me to a certain lady and at dog training. The Jesuka Kaya Ampa, the contact details, an institution in Ayaba Centurion, in Ayaba back then it was MECAM, dog training for drugs and explosives. And then I contacted them, and then they took me in, and then that was more good on dog training. By then it was getting easier on my parents, because especially my mother, Baba Chinova relaxing career choice in Nigeria, and they want to accept her, which was really nice. And she even took in a dog, because Baba Satodingom Diniabo. So that was a up moment for my life. So after the Ethology Academy, because it was tough, especially for it was tough at home. Then I decided I'll start a small business just to help Hayani that dog walking. So I used to advertise for dog walking. People will call me, and then and then I will do dog walking for them, and then I'll charge a fee for that. It was a small fee, but it was doing a little at home. That was extra something at home. Okay, with 2 years younger with Ethology Academy, then I ended up joining a institution Thinking Pets, or COPE, well known as COPE. The end I did a diploma in animal behavior then. That's when I qualified with a diploma of animal behaviorist. And then that was a very up moment, especially for my parents. Or yeah, finally I made it. As a guide dog through Magaza Chishuma as a volunteer. The one I was attending a seminar at COPE, and she was also part of the COPE seminar. I'm already done for a living, and then I'm just doing dog walking for now. I'm as a guide dog or Ikonyaga as a trainer, and I'm by email and his room CV to apply. That's how I send it through. And then that's how we get to know SA guide dogs. So it's not the fact that 3 years training yangana SA guide dogs. So my children did the one for assessing if I'm ready or in a kono trainer zingwa plus also the client. So yeah, which is I'm really excited about it. Mara na zinefsi zione to go to Korea. How will I do? So tomorrow is a big day. Yeah, and that one I'm sure it will be like that feeling your mama made it, and dinga kono sika kamyanga dare do fedza that stress and that chenda wandichi bafacho nendichiko gudera zwadzingwa and everything. Finally I have made it, and dinga kono wasumbeza the end results are everything, which will be a very good thing. Ndosika for interview yanga ziko chuisa nyana mara bafit komira bandra bedere and wish me luck. Let's go.
Hi Vincent.
Hello.
You've been training it with us for 3 years now.
Yes.
And you've reached the point where we need to assess your theory and practical knowledge to determine whether you're ready to qualify.
Okay.
You know, we've got very high standards here at SA Guide Dogs. We're a non-profit and we have to deliver service to our clients.
Yes.
To be a good instructor, you have to know everything there is to know about a dog. Dog language, dog psychology, dog's health, vaccination protocols, how a dog learns. And you also need to know everything about the clients who we are working with.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with some dog training questions.
Let's do it.
I want you to list the 4 quadrants of dog training.
Positive reinforcement.
Yes.
Negative reinforcement.
Yes.
Positive reinforcement. Positive punishment.
Yes.
Negative punishment.
Very good. And I want you to tell me, what are the benefits of positive reinforcement training?
Positive reinforcement training, it's friendly. It's nice also for the public to have a look at it because it's engaging. It gets the dog to be more comfortable when it does something, and it's easy and friendly on the dog, and it's very rewarding.
Good, well done. And if you were training a service dog, what are the 3 basic behaviors that all the tasks are linked to these 3 basic service dog behaviors?
That's your first, it will be your retrieve. You got a push and a pull.
Very good, well done.
Thank you.
Let's go to the next question. What reasons could cause one of our dogs to be withdrawn from training and not be successful as a service dog or as an autism support dog?
Can be either health problem or temperament problem as well. We do withdraw the dogs for that as well.
Okay, great. I want you to also tell me, if somebody needs a service dog, what health problems or what congenital problems could cause them to require a service dog?
So basically we're looking for anyone who's permanently on the wheelchair, but the conditions that we roughly normally encounter is cerebral palsy, accidents, spinal cord injuries, and muscular dystrophy as well.
Good, that's very good. And where do you think we need to help you improve yourself? Are there any courses we need to send you on, or are there any areas where you can recognize that you are a little bit lacking in that area and we need to develop you?
I think as the association, we are doing really good with the mini library, where we got different books that we're reading, and which I really love to go through the books and to get to know more information, which I'm enjoying. I think for now we are quite on the right track, and I'm happy with the progress that we're making so far.
So now I'm going to hand you over to Maxine.
Okay.
Maxine's going to assess your practical work, and then you're going to come back to me. I'm going to collate all the answers. I'm going to discuss with Maxine and get her feedback, and then we'll give you feedback as to whether you qualified or not.
Can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ha o sa mathisane le dintho tse le hore ha se tsa hao, o ne ya monyetla le sebaka for dintho tse le hore ke tsa hao di tsebe ho atamela. Vincent o na le tsebo ya psychology le behavior ya dintja tsa mofuta ona ho kopanya le ditlhokwa tsa client. Lekala lena le kgethehile, ha se fela ka go kwetlisa ntja, empa ke go irutisa hore e tsebe go phedisana le motho le hore e tsebe go mo thusa go etsa dintho tse haholo a sa kgoneng go iketsetsa tsona. Go ba instructor, College of Orientation on Mobility, ba na le course e leng gore e nka dilemo di le 2, ina le theory and hape ina le practical. Di skills tse le gore le wena o tla di thola di kgethehile gobane di OMM tse leng gore rena le tsona di a short, rena le 40 to 50 mona naheng. Mahustlers, gopola gore sengwe le sengwe se le gore sa go etsagalla se go lukisetsa for monyetla o latelang kapa sebaka se latelang.
My name is Maxine. I've been working at the Guide Dog Association for 22 years now, and I will be Vincent's mentor today.
Isisho sesilungu esithi the world has gone to the dog is not such a bad thing, bafethu. Uma ke sibheka ke imisebenzi emihle enzwa elezi zinja nabaqeqeshi bazo njengabo Vincent bafethu, nayo ke iSouth African Guide Dog Association insizwa ke izohamba laphana inikeza abantu ithuba lokuthi bakhone ke ukuyimela, bangadingi ke abantu ababasekelayo, babeka ithemba labo ezinjeni. Kodwa nilapha emakhaya nisenjeni njengomkhaza njengoba nginifaka ke kuwe jambu lethu yakule viki. Aw, madoda uthi nibeke uSnoopy phansi. Snoopy, stay, don't move. Nginikeze ke amahluzi amathathu okubi uthi no why uyazi impela ngena lapha nokuthisa na ku Facebook. Nami ke ngakwazi uqeqesha inja. Bheka nje, Snoopy, sit. Sehlezi. Snoopy, roll over. Roll ovile. Ake sambe sobona insizwa ke inceda ke abantu ke aba ne autism bafethu. Ngithi mina Snoopy, fetch.
Jan. Vincent, welcome to your first task.
Thank you.
Matilda's been trained for an autistic child. What I want you to do is show me a few tricks that she can do so that the child can get a bit more engaged with her. What I want to see is her doing a roll over and a spin and a high five. Ready?
Easy peasy.
Great.
Let's do this.
Okay, Vincent, so we discussed the 3 tasks.
Okay.
So what would you like to start with?
What I would like to show you is, firstly, I'll show you the high five. The reason why I taught her to do high five is because kids that are autistic, they are taught to give high five every time they do good. So for interacting with the dog, I taught Matilda to do a high five with the child so that they can interact together.
So that's something that the children know, and they've got a dog that can do that with them, and it's getting them to interact, isn't it?
That's it.
Okay,
yes.
Fantastic.
So Matilda, ready, my dear? High five. Good. Yeah, well done. Well done.
You want to do another one?
Want to show you another one? High five. Good.
That's very nice.
Done.
ayani ndichithoma ukudera utraina dzingwa vasazvipfese zoro ndikuitani vasazvifuna uzvifuna. I remember miyanga vone vavakwese vavasazvitoti miyanga vohuda vasavitsinangwa vasatoti ingwa at all, and rumwana wavo adhi ari kugudera zvadzingwa vavachimbudza zori ushumanga dzingwa ndizvo zvavakuhwa, and hatingatobverera hatingadoya pitu ngazvo, mara zvazvino ngauri vakavona zvaenda ndikozviririra muloro wanga uri ukovwedza unenda vahone zvino.
What were you going to show me next?
Okay. I'm going to show you roll over. This is a kind of nice trick to get the dog to do it to get the child's attention, because it's something that we don't see every day when the dog roll over and stuff, and it's very interesting for the kids to watch as well. So,
how will this get the child's attention? Why do you need to get a child with autism's attention?
It's a dog that needs to be a companion and also a friend and also play games with. So it's always nice to have this short trick that the dog will do so that the child kind of find it fun to hang around the dog and be with the dog and kind of things like that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Come get it. Good. Yeah, well, so we do down. Good. Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, well done.
Well done, Vincent. And she seems to be enjoying that.
She loves it. Good. Yeah, she loves doing it. Good. Yeah.
Looks like she wants some more.
She always wants kid to do some stuff.
Yes.
We can go to the next task.
Right, show me the next task
I'm
then.
going to show you the spin, as well as a nice thing to interact, as well to get the child's attention, to see the dog spinning and doing fun things. And this cool thing about it, it can do it in front of the child as well, so the child will just stand and watch and kind of.
And it's something they could do themselves?
They can, because they just say spin with the
Right.
signal and the dog will do it.
Fantastic, let's see it.
Come on, Tilda. Spin. Good. Yeah.
I always wanted to work with dogs. I had my own dogs that I did a bit of training with, and then the South African Guide Dog Association were actually advertising for a position. So I jumped at the opportunity, and I was lucky enough to be accepted as a guide dog trainer. Okay, so you've shown me that you've taught Matilda a few tricks. You've done a really good job, and I can see she's happy, which is good as well. And what else? Why are we training these dogs for autistic children?
What I'm going to show you now is the reason why we train dogs for autism support dogs is to reduce the child from bolting away from the parent. we have seen that the kids that are autistic, they don't have to be held back and to be restrained. They end up vomiting or having a meltdown. So what I'm going to show you is a cool thing for the kid. This is a small lead that the child will hold, and then they're going to attach it on this small harness here, and then we're going to go for a short walk. There we go. And then I will be the parent. I will be controlling the main lead. So the parent eventually controls the child where to go, because the child is holding back at here, and then I'm walking the dog. If I turn left, the child also turns left and follow me, that kind of thing.
Okay, so I'm going to be your autistic child.
Yes.
All right, let's see how this works.
There we go. So, in the manner of which we're going to walk, Matilda, she will be in between. I'll be on the right side of Matilda, and you're going to be on the left side of Matilda. So we can go for a short walk.
All right. I'm your autistic child.
Yeah, let's go, Matilda.
Okay, so no taka zangu shuma ngadzingwa ndizori ungwa izvine yavazone I pretendi chotoma, and it's so easy to get along with, and utamba nayo it's really nice. And always with me when it's around the poker, something china chikoni to togomera and be the provider, it's always something that I really like about dogs.
So, me as your autistic child now, what if I want to go and pick some flowers and... Okay.
It's always taught to keep up with the parent. So she will come back to me. By doing that, she will get a child to come back as well.
All right, so what do you do to get the dog used to this? Because this is not a normal situation. She's responding to you, but I'm pulling on her like this.
Yeah.
And I see she's staying with you.
We have different stages that we'll follow when teaching her. We'll start by just putting the harness on, and then someone putting slightly pressure on the harness without too much. And then by doing that, we then develop and put more pressure and more pressure. And every time she stands firm, she gets a lot of treat for it. So
Okay.
It's a good thing for her.
So it's a gradual thing. It's something that you build up slowly to get the dog used to it.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, because I see she seems completely fine with what we are doing.
She's happy with it. Good. Yeah, well done.
What stood out for me with this position is, first of all, my love of dogs. And then second of all, it's such a positive job because you get to help people as well. All right, very nice job, Vincent.
Thank you very much.
You can see that she's been well trained.
Thank you. Sit, Matilda. Good girl. Well done.
Okay, excellent work with your first task.
Thank you.
Shall we move on to task 2 now?
Bring it on.
Great.
Thank you. Good girl. Let's go.
Lerato la Vincent la o sebedisana le dintja la iponahatsa. A service dog trainer ha e sebetse ka ntja fela le motho e tlameha go bana le utlwisiso ya ditlhokwa tsa motho o le di disability tsa hae. A tsebe gore ntja e wilo o ikwetlisa jwang gore e tsebe go thusa motho gore di tsebe go sebedisana mmogo, and wa tlameha gore a ntse a ba checka go netefatsa gore eng tsohle di apere tshiamo. Mahustlers ha bo ye boemo bo ile gore ha bo tsebe go suta, and ha o gangwe ke metse go bana o wetse ka ra ona, a o gama go bana wena o dutse ka ra ona.
Vincent, this is your second task.
Yibo.
So this is training guide dogs for blind people. What I want to see with this task is Kelsey taking a blind person around obstacles, and what to do at a road crossing, and what to do when we've got an obstacle blocking an entire pavement. Good
Is
to
it
go?
easy? Let's do it.
Right.
Let's go.
All right, Vincent, so this is called an off-curb obstacle.
Okay.
You can see it's blocking the entire pavement. So blind people come across these things quite a lot. You know, construction, things like that. So we need to teach a guide dog how to negotiate these things. So she's taken you around it, but she's stopped on the side.
Okay.
So she's telling you there's a road here and there's a step down.
Okay.
So what is going to happen? She'll take you into the road and then she must take you immediately back onto the pavement. As a blind person, you don't want to be in the road too much. You want to get out as soon as possible.
All right.
All right, can you demonstrate that for me, please?
Let's do that. Let's go. Good girl. Let's go. Let's go. Good
Okay,
girl.
now. Good girl,
Good
that's
girl.
it.
Well
All right,
done,
and then we
well
carry straight on. Right, Vincent, can we go back? And I'd like you to try that on your own this time.
Easy peasy. Let's do this. Come, Kissy. Come, girly. Come, girly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, vhathu vatotangera ecareer ngauri ndi career ine a ingo ḓala vhathu vatswu and wa dzhena khayo a su vha dog trainer fhedzi una zwithu zwinzhi zwine wa nga zwi ita a u shumeli association nthihi u nga kona u thusa vhathu mahayani ngo trainer nngwa dzavho u nga kona u gudisa nngwa u vula tshikolo tshawu tsho gudisa dzingwa so una zwithu zwinzhi zwine wa nga zwi ita and ndi buḓo ḽine vhathu vhanzhi a vhathu ḽisedza and ndi channel because ṱoḓea vhathu vhanzhi nga maanḓa. Forward, let's go.
Okay, so Vincent, another off-curb obstacle. There's no space to stay on the pavement here, otherwise as a blind person you'd bump the obstacle.
Okay, forward.
Same as the last
go.
one.
Oh, good girl.
There we go.
Good girl, well done.
Okay, one more time by yourself, please, Vincent.
Go, let's go. Kissy, let's do this. Come, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good girl.
When I started working at guide dogs, it was definitely initially for love of dogs. I wanted to work with dogs. And then the first time I worked with our disabled clients with their dogs, then I realized really what this job is all about. And for me, it's 50-50. I love working with our clients and seeing the difference that the dogs make in their lives, and love working with dogs as well. Let's approach the road crossing.
Come, Kissy. Hey. Oh, it's a good girl. Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me why the dog stops automatically at all the road crossings?
Because of someone visually impaired, on a down curb here, they can easily trip if they don't know that there's a down curb and they can fall. So it's important for the dog to stop on every down curb.
Okay, the other thing as well, very, very important, is the dog has to stop at all the road crossings so the person can listen to the traffic, so they can cross the road safely.
All right.
That is probably the most important part of the dog stopping on their own at every single road crossing.
Okay, go.
All right, so we're going to cross over this road. On the other side, there's quite a few obstacles. We're going to start with another one off curb, which you've shown that you've got it, you're doing it very well.
Okay.
And then we are going to weave through an obstacle course without having to leave the pavement.
All right, easy peasy.
Happy with that?
Well done. Come, Kissy. Kissy, let's go. Good girl. Okay, forward, let's go. Training yanga in general for dzingwa u trainer ngwa it's zwingaba simple nyana mara u trainer ngwa for muthu ari disabled kana o lefala zwi a konda nyana because arani ko trainera ngwa muthu asavoni ndi to u vala mato ndi di pange kha zwinda zwo la muthu ndi vhona zwa arani ndi savoni ndi ko to tshimbila kha tshi kontere ndi nga tshimbilisa hani ndi so zwine a zwo ngo leluwa for nene nda kona u vhona. Let's go. Good girl. Well done.
Very nice.
Well done. Forward.
Good.
Okay,
girl.
stop there, Vincent.
Okay.
I really liked what you did when you stepped up on the other side of the road. You see how she showed you by putting her
Yes.
front feet on the first step. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate to you what the guide dog needs to do through an obstacle course.
Cool.
I'll show you, and then you will do it on your own.
Okay.
Hi, Kelsey. That's a good girl. All right. Okay, Vincent.
Let's do this.
Yes, let's see you
Let's
doing
do
that.
this. Let's do this. Hello, Cassie. Good girl. Well done. Are you ready? Good girl. Forward. Let's go. Good girl. Well done.
Nice, Vincent.
Forward. Let's go. Good girl. Left. Left. Good girl. Well done.
That's looking
Well done.
good. There's a
Good
bird there that's
girl.
very
Up, up.
distracting
Let's
for
go.
her.
Leave the bed. Let's go. Up, up. Cassie. Find the way, Kelly. Good girl. Let's go.
That's it. You're doing well.
Girl. Let's go forward. Good girl. Hop up. Well done. So clever. Good girl. Well done. Well done. Good girl. That's it. Are we going back? Let's go back. Cassie. Let's go back. Come on. Let's go. Find a way. Hop up.
The work that our dogs do, you cannot force them to do it. They have to want to do this job. And they love it. The way we train them, it's all through positive methods. It's mostly food. We work with Labradors who will do anything for food. So occasionally you might have to just say to a dog, if it's taking chances a little bit. But generally it's all positive. It's got to be fun for the dogs. So it's something they have to want to do.
Forward. Good girl. Let's go.
That's
a good girl. Well done.
Very
Well done.
nice.
Good girl. That's it. Well, nice one.
All right,
Good
let's
girl.
stop here.
Good girl. Well done.
Let's go back and you can try that again.
Okay. Let's go. Back. Let's go. Cassie. Good girl. Let's go. Good girl. Let's go. That's a clever girl.
That's
No
good.
sniffing. Good girl. Ah, so clever. Well done. Good
Well
girl.
done, Vincent.
Done. Okay, because I can't ndingasambe zori ndi zwifhio zwa khwine kho trainer muthu no trainer ngwa because ha vhathu vhavhili vha shuma sa team zwine ngwe a ikona u zwi ita muthu to thusa zwine muthu a kona u zwi ita ngwe to thusa so ha vhathu vhavhili vha thusana vhoṱhe u achieve one goal.
Well, I think you got that.
Yeah, thank you. Good.
Right,
Yeah.
so that's the end of task 2. And we move on to our third and final task.
Thank you. Ready for it. Let's do this.
ka nnete mona re bona bohlokwa ba service dog haholo ho motho o ileng gore ha a kgone go bona lekaleng lena ha ho di-subjects tse tlhokahalang empa leleme la sekgowa le a mang a maleme tsona di ka o thusa at least o be le dilemo di le 16 o itekanele o rate go sebetsa le diphoofolo haholo tshwaro ya dintja ene wa tlameha gore o bane le kgatlhego ya go sebetsa le batho ba ileng gore ba na le di-disability ntho e kgotsofatsang ka mosebetsi ona go kwetlisa ntja o tseba gore e ilo etsa bophelo ba motho o mongwe gore bo be betere mahustlers breakthrough ya hao o ithola qetellong ya mabaka a hao.
Lana hustlers asikhulumi ngezinje ziselokishini amaphibhulo othola aqhubha abantu ungena ntshayelo angikhulumi ngezinje ezibiza ukuthi imigogo imigodoyi ezihlale zidla amanapukeni egangeni zikonkotha zinganamazinyo zinake indaba zomakhelwane ngikhuluma ngezinje ezihlakaniphile ecishwa abantu abanjengo Vincent. Speaking of which, y'all are barking up the wrong tree, so let me throw a dog a bone. Nginikeza one last clue, which is the letter I. Uma sibuya emva kwekhefu insizwa ke ezoqeqesha inja ke ezonceda abantu abahlezi kuma wheelchair. But like a dog, never bite the hand that feeds you. Ake sigijimele izitolo and pay our bills. Njengenje thumekayo, Mac, sa, ngiyabuya.
Welcome to your third task, Vincent.
Thank you.
So this is the service dog, and service dogs are trained for people in wheelchairs. So what I want you to show me is Sanjo opening the washing machine door and retrieving a cloth that I've already put in there. And then I want you to also show me him closing a door. All right, let's start with that.
All right, of course. That's good boy. Good boy.
Right, Vincent, task 3.
Yes.
What are you starting off with?
I'll start off with the washing machine, then I'll move on to the fridge and...
And I see you have a wheelchair here.
Because I'm training Sanjo for a service dog, I have to be on the wheelchair because it's for someone on a wheelchair.
All right, so you're making it as real as possible. Great.
Come Sanjo, let's do some magic, Papa. Let's do some magic, my boy. Good boy. Are you ready? Are you ready, my boy? Let's go. Good boy. Oh, this way.
What are you going to get him to do with the washing machine?
I'm going to get him to open the washing machine and then retrieve something on inside and give it to me, and then we close the washing machine.
Perfect.
Are you ready, boy? Good boy. Washing machine, pull. Pull. Good boy. Get it. Get it, Sanjo. Get it. Get it. What's that? No, not that. Come, pull. Good boy. Come, Sanjo. Pull. Good man. Well done. Get it. What's that? What's that? Get it. Good boy. Bring it. So, ushuma kama ushuma zoita zondi kono tenda zori. Wode fari asuma fero na shango because nditangana watu ne baba wode fari bene bakwita zwinji and zwita zori nditanganeze mutu mumwe na mumwe ane adapt kan. So arari ndikotangana mtu wode fara atigidi mu mujaja kana umamba hambi.
What are you going to show us next?
Now we're going to open the fridge and see if we can get something from the fridge.
Great.
Okay.
Right, when you're ready.
Will do. Good boy. Come this way. Sanjo, come side. Good boy, well done.
Now, why did you change sides? I see he was on your left, you moved him onto your right.
Sanjo, come. The reason I did that is because the door will open to the right side. So if it's on my left side, he won't be able to pull it to open. So it's easier when it's on the right side.
Okay, so he would actually have opened the door into you.
Yes.
All right, we don't want that.
Don't wanna bang myself. Come, Sanjo. Let's go, boy. Let's open the fridge. Come. Come. Sanjo, fridge pull. Pull it. Good boy. Well done. Get it. Come, Sanjo. What's that doing? What's that? What's that? Get it. Good boy. Bring it. Give. Well done.
Well done.
Boy.
It's a good job that's not a fizzy cold drink.
Oh, no. We'll do the trick. Just do the trick. Oh, done. Good man.
The advice that I would give to somebody who wanted to apply for a job at the Guide Dog Association is, first of all, if you're going to work with dogs, you have to have a passion for them. And to also realize that there's such a large part of the job that involves people, that involves, you know, having compassion, having empathy, and that you have to be able to put those two together.
Good boy.
Well done. Nice work.
Well done. Good man. Well done. Hey, good boy. That's it all done. Yes.
He really likes opening and closing doors.
Loves it. Loves it. Good boy. Come, let's go.
Okay, can you show me a retrieve, not from the washing machine or the fridge?
Okay.
Because I know some of our clients are going to need things picked up off the floor.
Yes.
So let me find something we can use.
Omushumo auto or ordinary is simple because Dimshumo only ara work office. Utobea zwa hayani side wa jena kazo because ukotangana nangwe ne ID bichu tunachiti ID we receipt iyamba mean and nena msindiko zika ndikonye kubuzo receipt isadi buzo retirement so utoba patient. So what I'm going to show you now is, let's say someone on a wheelchair needs to call for assistance. We teach the dog to bark, we call the command speak. So I'll tell Senjo to speak, and that's to call for assistance.
Okay, so why would the dog need to bark? Can't the person just shout and say that they need help?
Some of our clients on the wheelchair, they might have a poor voice, they might not be able to shout or to call for assistance, so they rely on the dog to call for assistance for them.
Okay, so the dog's louder than the person. Yes, all right.
Hey, Senjo, speak. Speak. Not that. Speak. Speak. Senjo, speak. Hey, come here. Sit. Okay, let's take this away from you. Then we can do it nicely. Senjo, speak. Not the lead. Speak. Senjo, come. Speak. Speak. That's it. Speak. Speak. Hey.
Sit. Speak. Oh, it's a good boy. Yes. Speak. That's it. That's it. Speak. Speak, speak. Oh, it's a good boy. Speak. Yes, a good boy. Speak. Speak. You're so cute. Good boy.
Good man. Well done. Well done. Should you do it for me now? Come here. Come here. Come. Speak. 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 Good man. Well done.
The big difference between training a pet dog and training a guide dog is that guide dogs need to concentrate a lot. You know, if you're training your pet dog, you can do 5 minutes and then have a rest. But a guide dog's working with its blind owner, it needs to concentrate all the time. Vincent, can you demonstrate to me how a person in a wheelchair would put their working jacket on their service dog?
Okay, easy peasy. Maxine has been up to this far, and the teaching yabo was straight to forward and bad bamshumo wabo bakono guide or utisahan mshuma. So the one about the advice zabonji the to sangamanda, and I really appreciate her or bakono tusa throughout the day and throughout, and I still hope to show shumaricha panda rote foot.
This is the end of task 3.
Thank you. Finally made it. Let's go, boy. Good boy. Being lazy now. Oops.
Hi, Vincent. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You must be exhausted.
Yeah, that was kind of something.
You've had a long day.
It was, but a really nice one. Really nice one. Really enjoyed it as well.
Okay. What did you find the most difficult today?
The most challenging one, like I said earlier, the guide dog side. Kind of find it that it was quite not as flexible as I will normally be, but yeah, that was a little bit challenging for me.
Okay. Was there any area where you felt you didn't do as well in the test as you could have done?
Yeah, especially on the guide dog side, when it comes to obstacle course, there was 1 or 2 mistakes that I could have done better. But yeah.
And how could you have prepared better? If you knew what you knew today, yesterday, what would you have done to prepare?
I think if I had a lot of practice on it, to plan it and kind of like practice it out, because there were kind of few changes in the obstacle that I do understand. When someone is visually impaired, a portal can rock up from anywhere, a sign will rock up from anywhere, and they need to be flexible and adjust on what the dog is saying. And I'm so fixed on this is how my obstacle is, and today there were a few changes that caught me off guard.
Okay. I've spent a lot of time chatting to Maxine, and we've looked at your performance, your attitude. We've gone backwards and forwards, how we think you can improve and grow in the future. So now we've reached the point where I can give you your results.
Do you have to breathe in for this?
I'd like to tell you that you've passed with distinction. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you going to celebrate?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll really appreciate this opportunity, and I'll make the best of it. Thank you very much.
It's congratulations, Vincent. Well done.
Thank you. Sure. Wow, guys. Congrats to Vincent. I got the job. I got the post, guys. I made it. Guys, to everyone out there, keep hustling, keep pushing, panda, presser, and we will always make it. From Vincent, the vendor boy, guys, I was there, I made it. You can also make it. I'm out. Chase.
Well done, Vincent. Re ithutile ka wena hore ha o thusa motho ho fumana se a se batlang, wena o thola tsohle. Potso ya rona ya beke ena e tswa ko Shami. A re yena o na le kgatlho ya go ithutela sports management. Gore o be sports manager, ha o hlokahale gore o bapale sports se itseng. Hobane di sports manager di a organizer, di coordinate di events tsa sport ho tloha ho di training ho ya ho di sponsorship. Wena gore ka dikwetliso o ka etsa diploma kapa degree ya hao ya sports management. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola o checkela Facebook le na website ya rona ke emetse ya hao potso.
America bathi who let the dogs out, who kodwa thina sithi abubona bakhombisisha la ayeye bazoza yena ke uVincent bafethu izinja zegame, izinja zempilo, ama-top dogs. Kudingeka umuntu onetalento ukhona ke ukuxhumana nenja ngisho nabantu ngendlela okuyiqiniso, njengoba ke uVincent ayenzile. Ngithi lo msebenzi ubizo kuwe njengoba sikhalasela emsebenzini wakho omusha khona lapha ke eSouth African Guide Dog Association ubambe kanjalo. Kodwa khona manje ngithi basopani madoda ngizibiza zonke izinja zami njengoba nginikeza impendulo khona lapha ku-World Jumbo. Igama kade sifuna mobility, ukwazi ukunyakaza, ukwazi ukumuva. Yabona mawutholile ngithi uyinja yakhona, uma ungayitholanga malumu uyalumana uzolikhomba lebhasi njengoba ke sengiphuma kanje ngidonsa zonke izintambo. Ngithi sihlanganeni khona lapha ku Twitter, Facebook and also on YouTube bafethu. Ngihlele ngintshela ngithi don't look down, look up and stay up even if it rains cats and dogs.